Hi, I'm Sarah. I am going to give you guys a 15 to 20 minute ab intensive Pilates mat routine. For this video, you're not going to need any props. If you have a mat, great. If you have just towel or just want to go on a carpeted floor, that's fine as well. Um, this is my first one of these, so I welcome any feedback you have, any questions, any ways to improve. Um, and I like to tell all my clients if there's anything that I cue you through in this session, this little mini session, that's not going to be good for your body, please don't do it. Um, and if you need modifications on exercises, let me know in the comments, and I'll make sure to include those in future videos. We'll get started. Go ahead and start standing tall, facing your mat, with your feet parallel to each other, sits bone distance apart, arms by your side, shoulders nice and open, your rib cage knitted down, and your low belly pulled up and in. Big inhale, grow tall to the crown of your head. Exhale, drop your chin to your chest. And then try to keep your hips stacked over your heels. So stretch your trunk forward as you roll down. Let your head hang, let your arms hang. The back of your neck stays long. Your toes should be able to wiggle, but the weight of your body should shift into the balls of your feet. You should not be locked out in your knees. Big inhale at the bottom. Exhale, find the floor with your hands and walk yourself out into a high plank position and hold. You're going to set your shoulders. Your elbows are not locked out. Your fingers are spread wide with your middle fingers parallel to each other. Your rib cage is knitted down. Your low belly is pulled up and in. The back of your neck is long. Find a little point through your toes. That's going to engage your calves. Think about quads and hamstrings being engaged as well. We're going to do a couple of push-ups, focusing on tricep engagement. So I want your elbows to bend straight back towards the wall behind you. Keep your head in line with your spine. Keep your shoulders away from your neck and your ears. Take an inhale. Exhale, bend slowly with control. Inhale, exhale, extend. Inhale, exhale, slowly bend. Inhale, no movement. Exhale, extend. Inhale, exhale, bend. Inhale, exhale, extend. Let's go 3 more. Inhale, exhale, bend. Inhale, exhale, extend. If you need to be on your knees for these, that's fine. Last 2, bend. Inhale, exhale, extend. Last 1, inhale, exhale, bend. Inhale, exhale, extend. Send your hips up, drop your heels heavy, slide your shoulders down your back, reach your heels towards the floor, kick your tailbone to the ceiling, head is in line with your spine, back of your neck is long. Breathe into a hamstring stretch, reaching your heels down, your sits bones up, careful not to lock out your knee joints. Take a big inhale, exhale, walk your hands back to your feet, drop your head, let your arms hang, your head hang. Giving your head a little shake left to right can help relax your neck, your upper back, your shoulders if they're engaged. Take an inhale. On your exhale, use your abs to restack your spine. Low back, middle back, upper back, shoulders, finally head. 1 more roll down, big inhale. Exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Feel like you're rolling up and over a big barrel. Stretching your head away from your shoulders away from your rib cage away from your pelvis. At the bottom, head is heavy, arms are heavy. Maybe you grab a hold of your toes or behind your legs, behind your knees, whatever you can reach. Give yourself a little pull to find a little bit deeper hamstring stretch. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Keep the back of your neck long. Reach your sits bones high to the ceiling. Take an inhale. Exhale, release out of the stretch. Take an inhale. Exhale, tilt your pelvis, tuck your tailbone, and roll back up. Low back, middle back, upper back, shoulders, and then head. Walk forward on your mat. Lay down on your back with your feet parallel to each other, sits bone distance apart, your shoulders nice and open, your palms facing the ceiling. You're going to start in a neutral pelvis, which means you've got the natural curvature between your low back and the floor, your hip bones and your pubic bone in the same horizontal plane. So if you had a big belt buckle on, your belt buckle would be shining straight to the ceiling. You could rest a glass of water between your belly button and your pubic bone, and that water wouldn't spill or tip or wobble one way or another. From your neutral pelvis, we're going to go into a pelvic tilt by taking an inhale and exhale. Pull your belly button deep to your spine, high to your heart, so much so that your low back rounds into the ground. And then inhale, you're going to rock on your sacrum, go back to neutral, finding that space between your low back and the floor. Take another inhale, prepare. Exhale, tilt your pelvis, round your low back. Your belt buckle is now looking towards your forehead. It's not your feet pushing into the ground. It's not your glutes clenching. It's low belly engagement. And then you're going to rock back to neutral with control. We're going to add on to that. Take an inhale. On your exhale, tilt your pelvis. You're now rounded in your low back's rounded into the ground. Your hip bones have gotten closer to your lowest ribs. So left hip bone to left lowest rib, right hip bone to right. I'll call that hip bone to rib cage connection your drawstring connection. Keeping your drawstrings tight, so keeping your pelvis tilted, you're going to peel your spine off of the mat, vertebrae by vertebrae. The back of your neck stays long, your shoulders stay open. Take an inhale at the top and exhale, roll back down, vertebrae by vertebrae, piece by piece with control. Take an inhale. Exhale, round your low back into the mat, peel off vertebrae by vertebrae. Try not to over-engage your glutes. They're on, but you've also got engagement in your hamstrings. You've got tone in your inner thighs. Your low abs are pulled up and in. Pause here at the top. See if you can make the back of your neck even longer. Open your shoulders more. Deepen your pelvic tilt like you're zipping up really tight jeans. Let go of your glutes a little bit. Find even more engagement in your low belly. Lift your hips up. Root all four corners of your feet into the floor. And without moving your feet or losing that, all four corners of both feet pushing heavy, pull your heels towards your sits bones and reach your knees away from you. That's going to make your hamstrings fire more. Take an inhale. Exhale, hollow your belly, articulate back down, vertebrae by vertebrae, piece by piece with control. Take an inhale at neutral, belt buckle to the ceiling. Exhale, tilt your pelvis, shine your belt buckle towards your forehead. Keep your pelvic tilt, your tight drawstrings, peel your spine up. Keep length in the back of the neck. Keep your shoulders open in the front. Keep your low belly on, your ribs knitted down. Lift your hips, reach your knees out, pull your heels towards you. Big inhale. Exhale, hollow. Feel like you're stretching your pelvis away from your rib cage as you articulate back down. Take an inhale. On your exhale, tilt, hollow, peel up. Inhale at the top. Exhale, hollow. Soften your chest from your chin. Roll down one vertebrae at a time, all the way back to neutral. Let's go one more pelvic curl. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And then exhale. All the way back down. We're going to do a little bit of hamstring and glute work. Make sure that you keep the back of your neck long and keep your shoulders and your neck void of tension. Take an inhale. Exhale, tilt, peel up vertebrae by vertebrae, holding when you get to the top. Deepen your low belly work, lengthen the back of your neck, knit your ribs down, lift your hips higher. If you start to feel your low back at all, I want you to deepen your pelvic tilt and lower your hips down a little bit. Root all four corners of your feet into the floor. Pull your heels towards you. Take an inhale and exhale. Bring your right leg up to tabletop. 90 degrees in your knee, 90 degrees in your hip. Take an inhale. On your exhale, lower that right foot down and inhale up. Exhale down and inhale up. As your right foot nears the floor, I want you to deepen the engagement in your low belly and deepen the push of your left foot into the ground. Let's go for 4, 3, 2. You're not bending your knee joint. Last one. Right leg up and hold. Deepen your low belly work. Lift your hips up. Reach your right hip long. Root your left foot into the ground. Pull your left heel towards you. Reach your left knee away. Hips a little bit higher. From the back of that left leg, we're going to pulse your pelvis up. Small pulses at the top for 10. Navel to spine each time for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Inhale and exhale. Toe ball heel that right foot down. Deepen your pelvic tilt. Inhale and exhale. Roll all the way back down to your neutral pelvis. Take an inhale. Exhale. Tilt your pelvis. Hollow your belly. Peel off. Inhaling at the top. And then exhale. Roll back down. If your low back feels a little bit funny at all, so if your low back started to do some of the engagement and some of the work there, then I want you to do a couple more pelvic curls and then even yourself out on the second side. When you're ready, inhale at neutral. Exhale, tilt, hollow your belly, round your low back, peel off vertebrae by vertebrae, hold at the top. Back of your neck is long and shoulders are open. Deepen your pelvic tilt, knit your ribs down, lift your hips up, push your feet heavy into the ground, pull your heels towards you, reach your knees away from you. Take an inhale and exhale, left leg comes up. You're going to keep your left knee at 90 degrees. Take an inhale, exhale, lower the left leg down, and inhale, lift it, exhale, down, and then up. Keep that right leg nice and still and steady. As your left foot nears the floor, you're deepening your low belly work, and you're deepening that push of your right foot into the ground. Exhale, down, inhale, up. Let's go for 2, and then 1. Left leg up and hold. Shoulders open, back of neck long. Deepen your pelvic tilt. Lift higher. Right knee long, left hip long, right heel towards you. Little pulses from the top. For 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stay up. Lower that left foot. Toe ball heel. Take an inhale and exhale. Soften your chest from your chin. Roll down one vertebrae at a time, all the way to neutral. Take an inhale. Exhale, tilt, peel off vertebrae by vertebrae, inhaling at the top, and then exhale, roll back down. Bring your feet together on your mat. Bring your arms to the ceiling. Reach your arms out to a T shape. Cross your right leg over your left leg. Keep your shoulders equally weighted. Think about a controlled rotation of your spine. We're going to inhale, take your legs over to your left. Your right shoulder stays heavy. Exhale, hollow your belly. Use your ab engagement to come back in. Right leg stays crossed over, legs to your right side. Keep that left shoulder heavy. Exhale, hollow, and come back in. Inhale, legs to your left side. You're not pushing your left arm into the ground, rather engaging your right obliques, your low abs to come back into center. And then one more in this position, go to your right side, inhale. And then exhale, come back to center and hold. Make a figure 4 shape, so slide your right knee out to the right. Keep your left ankle joint on the outside of your right femur. Flex your right foot. Take your legs to your left side. Your hip lifts, your right hip, your right shoulder stays heavy. Reach that right knee away from your chest. You're looking for a hip opening stretch. Soften the reach of your right knee. Come back to center and take your legs to your right side. And then back to center and hold. Before we do that on the second side, bring your left leg up to tabletop, pulling the right leg up with it. Grab behind your left leg with your left hand. Place your right hand on your right knee. Relax your shoulders. Lengthen out the back of your neck. Reach your tailbone long. Pull your left leg towards you. Push your right leg away from you. Keep your right foot flexed. You're looking for a stretch on your right glute. If you are comfortable going into a deeper stretch, you're going to gently rock to your left. So lift that stretching glute off of the ground. Breathe. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Keep your tailbone reaching long. Gently pull the left. Gently push the right. And when you're ready, come back to center with control. Lower your left foot down. Arms back to your T. Uncross your right leg. Bring your left leg over the right leg, same way we started on the first side. Take your legs to your right. Inhale, go over. Exhale, hollow your belly. Come back to center. Keep your shoulders equally weighted. Take your legs to your left side. And then use your abs to come back to center. Again, legs to your right. You're going to use your left obliques, your low abs back to center with control. And then one more to your left. Inhale, over. Exhale, hollow, and come back in. Slide your left knee out to the left side. Flex your left foot. Remember that left ankle joint is on the outside of your right femur. That's just so that your ankle joint doesn't take any undue pressure. Go over to your right side. Reach that left knee away from your chest, looking for a stretch in that high IT band area. Soften the reach of your left knee. Come back to center. And then one last one. Take your legs to your left. And then exhale back to center and hold. Keep your figure 4 shape. Bring your right leg up to tabletop. Grab behind your right leg. Left hand goes on the left knee. Relax your shoulders. Reach your tailbone long. So look for that neutral pelvis, that natural curve between your low back and the mat. Pull your right leg towards you. Push your left knee away from you. You're looking for a stretch in your left glute. Keep your left foot flexed. And then if you want to go into a deeper stretch, you're going to gently rock to your right, lifting that left hip off the ground, but still keeping your left shoulder heavy, your neck and your shoulders relaxed. When you're ready, come back into center, lower the right leg down, uncross. Now, we're going to go feet sits bone distance apart, parallel to each other. Sits bones are the bony bones in our butt that we sit on. We're going to interlace your hands behind your head. I like fingers fully interlaced with thumbs long on my neck. Start with a neutral pelvis, which means you've got that curve between your low back and the ground. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Hovering your elbows can help get your shoulder blades flat and your rib cage knitted down, and we do want both of those things. I want you to keep your head in line with your spine, so use your hands almost as a hammock for your head. Take an inhale. Exhale, navel to spine, head and chest up. Your gaze comes into your inner thighs, and inhale, lower back down. Don't rest at the bottom. Exhale, lift. And then inhale, lower. Exhale, lifting up. And then inhale, lower back down. Lift. And inhale, down. Let's go for 6. And 5. Try not to disengage at the bottom. So you're not resting on the ground. You can touch the mat, make sure it's still there. But again, don't disengage your abs. Let's go for 3. I've always been a really bad counter, so I'm sorry if I've messed up your count already. Last 2. And then last 1. Exhale up, lower down, and hold at the bottom, resting your head on the ground. Shoulders away from your ears. We're going to go into a pelvic tilt. So I want you to round your low back into the mat. So your lumbar spine is pushing heavy into the floor, and that's due to low belly engagement. Keep your rib cage knitted down. Take an inhale. Exhale, navel to spine, head and chest lift up, hold. Inhale, grab behind your legs with your hands. You're going to grab a hold of your legs and use your biceps to lift your chest higher up, but keep your shoulders relaxed away from your ears. Keep the back of your neck long. Now we're going to keep this height. Inhale, bring your hands back behind your head. Then exhale slowly with control, lower down. Take an inhale at the bottom. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lift higher. Inhale, bring your hands back. Exhale, lower down slowly. Don't lose your imprint. Don't let your ribs flare. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, lift up. Inhale to reach. Exhale to lift higher. Inhale to bring your hands back. Exhale, navel to spine. Slowly lower down. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, lift up. Inhale to reach. Exhale, lift higher. Shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, bring your hands back. Exhale, hollow your belly. Lower down slowly. No flaring your ribs at the bottom. Take an inhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale to reach. Exhale to lift higher. Inhale to bring your hands back. And then exhale, lower back down with control. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale, reach. Exhale, higher. Inhale, hands back. And exhale slowly with control down. Inhale. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lift higher. Inhale, hands back. Exhale slowly with control, lower down. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lift higher. Keep this height. Hands back. Head heavy in your hands. Exhale slowly down. Last 2. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lift higher. Inhale, bring your hands back. Exhale, slowly down. Adding on to our last 1. Take an inhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lift higher. Hold here. We're going to drop your shoulders back and down. Give your head a shake left to right. Keep your feet on the ground. Bring your hands behind your head and hold. Take an inhale. Exhale, rotate right. Inhale, center left. Keep your imprint right, left, right, left. Chin in line with sternum. Elbows stay wide. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Take an inhale. Exhale, hollow your belly and lower down with control. Sticking with abs, we're going to take an inhale. On your exhale, navel to spine, head and chest lift up, hold, inhale. Exhale, bring one leg to tabletop. Inhale and exhale, second leg meets it. Grab behind your legs, lift your chest closer to them, roll your shoulders back and down. Your belly button is pulling deep to your spine, high towards your heart. That's creating your imprinted low back or your deep pelvic tilt. We're going to keep that. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. Your goal is to keep your rib cage from flaring open. Bring your hands behind your heads. Inhale, head and chest lower down. Exhale, lift up to your right. Inhale, lower down. Don't flare your ribs. Exhale, lift to your left. Inhale, lower down. Don't rest at the bottom. Lift up to your right. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, up to your left. See if you can get off of your shoulder blades. You're not using your shoulder blades as kickstands. Your elbows are staying nice and wide. Your chin is staying in line with your sternum. That means your head is not rotating farther than the rest of your trunk. Let's go for 5. And then 4. And then 3. Last 2. Last 1. Lower your head and chest down. Pull your knees to your chest. Give them a big squeeze. Gentle little rock side to side and breathe. We're going to keep your hands either on top of your legs or behind your legs. We're going to bring your legs to tabletop. Head and chest lift along with them. Roll your shoulders back and down. Give your head a little shake left to right. This next exercise is going to be an emphasis and a focus on your low belly. So you're going to maintain the imprint of your low back using your low ab engagement. Bring your hands behind your head. Keep knees at 90 degrees. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower left leg down. And inhale up, right leg. And up, left leg. Right leg. Your goal here is to keep your imprint in your low back. The farther your feet go towards the floor, the more challenging it's going to be to do that. If you can't touch the floor without keeping your imprint, decrease your range of motion. So you might not go quite so far down, but the control of the movement is more important than the range of motion. Let's go for 4. Keep head and chest up. 3, and then 2, and then 1. Both legs up. Grab behind your legs. At any point, if you need a break and I don't cue one, please take one. Grabbing behind your legs, rolling your shoulders back and down, giving your head a big shake left to right. We're going to do that same movement with your legs, but we're going to add a rotation towards the still leg with your head and chest. Hands behind your head. Take an inhale. Exhale. Right leg lowers, rotate left. Both legs up. You're in the center. Left leg down, rotate right. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Let's go for 8, 7. Controlled movement. 6, 5. Both legs up. Grab your legs. Pull them towards you. Lower your head down. Breathe. Give your low back a stretch by pulling knees tight towards you. Find a gentle little rock side to side, hip to hip. We'll do one more ab exercise. Hands behind your legs. Bring your legs up. Roll your shoulders back and down. Shake your head up. We're going to bring your hands behind your heads. On your inhale, you're going to straighten your legs out. Keep the imprint of your low back. Exhale, hollow, come back in. Inhale, legs out. Exhale, bend knees, hollow. You're keeping the imprint of your low back. That means if your legs need to go higher in space in order to keep the imprint, do so. If it feels easy, you're going to make your imprint heavier, lower your legs farther down towards the floor. Control is more important than range of motion. Inhale, legs out. Exhale, hollow, come back in. Let's go for 5. And then 4. And then 3. Head is heavy in your hands. Last 2. Last 1. Grab your legs. Lift towards them. Roll your shoulders back and down. Shake your head up. We're going to do that same thing, but we're going to add a rotation of your trunk as your knees bend in towards you. Try not to lower your trunk in height at any point. Bring your hands behind your head. Inhale, legs out. Exhale, bend your knees. Rotate your trunk left. Legs out. You're in the center. Bend, rotate right. Inhale, legs out. Hollow your belly. Rotate left. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend right. Inhale, out. Keep your height. Don't lose the imprint of your low back. You want to make sure low belly is working and that low back is not. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Let's go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, legs out. Exhale, hollow your belly. Bend your knees in. Give them a squeeze. Rock side to side, hip to hip. And then grab behind your legs. Rock yourself to a seated position. We're going to do a quick cat-cow and then a little bit of a low back stretch. And then you guys are done with this one. You're going to go hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips, fingers spread wide, middle fingers parallel to each other. Set your shoulders. You're not locked out in your elbows. You've got a little bend, a little bit of wiggle room. If ankles are okay with it, tops of your feet flat. Otherwise, you can curl your toes under. Take an inhale. On your exhale, hollow your belly, round your back towards the ceiling. Push the tops of your feet, all 10 fingers into the floor. Let go of your glutes. Find low belly engagement. Big inhale. And then exhale, come back through to neutral. And then inhale, reach your chest proud, but keep your low belly on. So you're not dumping into the bendy spot of your low back, rather creating an extension and length in your upper and middle back. Big inhale. And then exhale back through that neutral. Inhale. Exhale, round your back towards the ceiling. Drop your shoulders, let your head hang. Tuck your tailbone, but let go of your glutes. Push your feet, your hands into the floor. Push your spine towards the ceiling. Big inhale. And then exhale back through to neutral. And then inhale, shoulders back and down. Reach your sternum, proud through your biceps. Shoulders back and down. Back of your neck stays long, so you're not lifting your chin as much as possible. You're trying to find length in the front and the back of the neck. Push the heels of your hands into the floor. Pull them towards your knees to lengthen your upper back even more. Big inhale. And then exhale. relax back to neutral. Bring your big toes to touch, open your knees, sit your bum back onto your heels, and then stretch your hands forward and breathe. Your shoulders are relaxed from your ears. Your low belly's on. Big deep breaths. You can kind of traction the floor with your hands to find a little bit of a stretch in your back. Keep your shoulders down though. Big inhale and exhale. Come back up to all fours. Bring your knees back towards each other so your legs are parallel. Curl your toes under. Send your hips up. Drop your heels heavy. Shoulders away from your ears. Sits bones kick high. Heels of your hands. Push your hips farther up, farther back. Heels are heavy. Big inhale. Exhale. Walk your hands to your feet. Drop your head. Let your arms hang. Big inhale. Exhale. Tilt your pelvis. Tuck your tailbone and roll up. Low back, middle back, upper back, shoulders, and then head. And then one big inhale. Grow tall. Exhale. Chins to chest. Feel like you're rolling up and over that barrel. Stretch your trunk away from your pelvis. Back of your neck is long. Give your head a little shake left to right. Any other movements you need here, you can take. Maybe it's pedaling your knees out. Maybe it's bending your elbows, grabbing elbows with opposite hands, swaying side to side. Maybe it's grabbing a hold of your toes or your knees or anywhere in between, dropping your shoulders and pulling into a deeper hamstring stretch. When you're ready, release out of whatever position you went into. Arms hang, heads hang. Take an inhale. Exhale, tilt your pelvis, tuck your tailbone, and restack low back, middle back, upper back, shoulders, and heads. Big step forward, and you guys are all finished. Thank you so much for joining. Again, let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns. I need your feedback because this is the first one of these I've ever done. Thank you.